Hello, class. My name is Jamie Christian. I will be narrating this presentation on the Feral Horse and Burro Adaptive Management Plan in the state of New Mexico. This is for the environmental management class at the American Public University. This presentation will cover the Feral Horse and Burro Adaptive Management Plan for the state of New Mexico. The vision statement will be stated to identify the intent of the plan. The presentation will also cover management alternatives and success criteria. Henry David Thoreau said that for every 1,000 hacking at the leaves of evil, there's one striking at the root. This is particularly true in the management of feral horse and burro, specifically for the state of New Mexico, as it is one of the smaller populations of feral horse in the West, but still has a large interest from stakeholders. In 2009, the Restore Our American Mustang Act, which was intended to amend the Wild Free Roaming Horses and Burro Act, was passed by the House. The representatives from New Mexico voted 2-1 in favor of the act. The act was intended to improve the management of long-term health in feral horse and burro, but the act was never passed by the Senate. The adaptive management plan is for feral horse and burro to be managed humanely and responsibly for all stakeholders. The feral horse and burro plan should be a 10-year plan that is economically sound with measurable results. This plan should improve ecosystems and reduce negative effects on flora and fauna by balancing the populations of feral horse to establish carrying capacities. The vision is a keen way to preserve our legacy and manage wild Mustang. Although the main intent is to manage our resource and preserve our legacy, there are management alternatives. In order by precedent, those alternatives are reduce restrictions on adoption processes, sterilization, relocation to off-range corrals, microchipping feral horses, offer payment to people who adopt feral horses, euthanize, sell for slaughter, or take no action. To measure the achievements of the feral horse and burro management plan, there are certain success criteria. The most feasible for these success criteria are the top three. The first success indicator for this plan is that 100% of the feral horse and burro in New Mexico are accounted for. The second success indicator is that impact statements are completed for affected ecosystems, and the third is that budgets are created to use towards such things as research, accountability, marketing, and sustainability. Other success criteria include increased adoption rates by 50%, identify suitable marketplaces to sell horse meat, and culling of populations. This plan sets forth in establishing a 10-year plan. This will be done by not only identifying issues and setting goals, but by establishing parameters that address alternatives and measure success. It offers a keen way to preserve our legacy and manage wild horses. If you would like to learn more about feral horse and burro in New Mexico, please refer to the references listed in the slide. This is the reference continuation slide. If you have any questions, please leave them in my comments section. Thank you for your attention, and this concludes my presentation on feral horse and manage alternatives and success criteria.